This is Bob, and Bob, well, he has a problem. Temperatures are dropping and he needs to get his furnace fired up to stay warm. He sets his thermostat to heat. He hears the fans kick on, and even the little poof from when it ignites, but it quickly stops. Now Bob is pretty good at figuring out things. He knows the furnace is igniting because of the sound, and the fan is blowing, but it isn't continuing to run. So he heads outside to open the furnace panel and investigate, and that's when his real problem happens. You see, these flying insects decided to go up inside the exhaust of his furnace and build a little home for themselves. The issue is these insects number in the hundreds and they have stingers. As Bob started messing around with the furnace panel, a swarm of bees surrounded him and started stinging him like crazy. Bob ran, yelling and swatting at the bees. Now he eventually makes it to safety, and thankfully he isn't allergic to bees, but he's in pain from being stung countless times. He walks a bit closer to his camper and sees the bees still swarming. Now Bob has to call an exterminator and figure out how to clean out the nest to get his furnace going. After a pricey exterminator eliminated the bees, and an even pricier furnace service worker came out to fix his furnace and clean it out, Bob finally got heat running and is inside getting warm. Bob pulls out his phone and starts researching what to do about stopping insects building nests in his furnace, water heater, and other places. That's when he finds flying insect screens. These simple little mesh screens that are held over the various ports to stop insects from making their homes in his camper. He is skeptical though, thinking these screens could block airflow. With further research, he finds out the surface area is large enough that it doesn't impact efficiency or cause any damage to the components. Bob orders a full set and no longer has a problem with insects nesting in his furnace. Don't be like Bob. Prevent the problem before it starts, and order yourself flying insect screens. They are relatively easy to install, with little spring-type retaining clips, silicone edge protectors, and peace of mind. There are different sizes, so make sure to measure first. Larger water heaters will need a non-standard larger screen, while most will be able to order a standard size set. Links are in the description. Stay safe, fellow campers, and happy adventures.